Hello friends, I am DR Patil. In the previous class, we have discussed the properties of electric charges, in which, according to general properties of electric charge always resides on the surface of body, and density of charge is directly proportional to curvature. More the curvature, more electrons are accumulated at the pointed ends, and charges are uniformly distributed on uniformly shaped bodies. Spherical surface is considered as a regular surface or uniform surface on which charges are distributed uniformly on it, and like charges repel each other, unlike charges attract each other. That is, positive and positive charges, that is force between two protons, and negative charges repel each other, but a positive and negative charges attract each other. And today we shall discuss gold leaf electroscope. In a gold leaf electroscope, a conducting rod and gold leaves are used. Conductor, that is the substances which allow charges to flow through them easily, are called conductors. For example, aluminium, copper, silver, gold are the examples for conductors. And gold is very sensitive towards the charges. Hence, gold leaves or thin gold foils are used in gold leaf electroscope. What is electroscope? Electroscope is a device used to detect the presence and nature of charge. Gold leaf electroscope is commonly used to detect the presence and nature of charge. It consists of a glass jar. It consists of a glass jar fitted with rubber cork or rubber stopper. That is, it is fitted with rubber cork or stopper, and a conducting rod is passed through the rubber cork. To inner end of conducting rod, two thin gold foils are attached, and to the outer end a conducting knob is attached. To detect the presence of electric charge, place a charged body, let it is positive charged body, is placed in contact with conducting knob. Therefore, negative charges induce towards the positive charged body, because according to, that is plus and minus, they attract each other. Therefore, negative charge is induced towards the positive charged body, and positive charges conduct and they induced on other end of the rod. That is, now the gold leaves are charged by positive charges, and this indicates positive charges, and due to identical charges on both the leaves, the gold leaves diverge from each other. This indicates the presence of electric charge. And to detect the nature of charge. To detect the nature of charge, an unknown charged body is kept in contact with metal knob or conducting knob. And now if the gold leaves diverge further, it indicates that the charge on gold leaves is same that on unknown charged body. And if the gold leaves approaches each other, they converge, then it indicates that the charge on unknown body is opposite to the charge on gold leaves. Thus, gold leaf electroscope is used to detect the presence and nature of charge. Now, methods of charging a body. Methods of charging a body. There are three methods of charging. Then, what is charging? The process of addition or removal of electrons from a body is called charging. The process of addition or removal of electrons is called charging. And there are three methods of charging a body. That is, the bodies can be charged by the method of friction, conduction and induction. And the first one is charging by friction. We know that when glass rod rubbed with silk cloth, glass rod transfers electrons or charges to cloth. Therefore, glass rod becomes positively charged and cloth becomes negatively charged. Dry haired comb and combed dry hairs also acquire the properties of charges due to the friction between hair and plastic comb. Here, hair transmits charges to the plastic comb. Therefore, hair becomes positively charged and comb becomes negatively charged. Thus, by the method of friction, bodies can be charged. That is by rubbing. Now, number two, charging by conduction. Charging by conduction, it is the process of charging a body by placing a conductor in contact with charged body. The conductor is mounted on insulated stand. This is the conductor and it is insulated stand. And this conductor contains a large number of atoms and each atom consists of protons, neutrons and electrons. And the number of positive charges is equal to number of negative charges in this spherical conductor. Hence, net charge is equal to 0. Net charge is equal to 0. And when a charged body is kept in contact with this conductor, then the free electrons of this conductor are attracted towards charging body. And opposite kind of charges on the farther end. Now, opposite kind of charges on farther end. This is the method of charging. by conduction. Therefore, conduction, it is the process of charging a body by keeping a conductor in contact with a charged body. Then charging by induction. It is very important. Charging by induction. Consider two conductors kept in close contact with each other and they are mounted on insulated stand. They are mounted on insulated stand. These two conductors contain equal number of protons and electrons. Therefore, the total charge on this whole body, whole system is 0. And when a charged body, let it is positively charged body, is placed near, not in contact with the conductor, is placed near first conductor, negative charges of both the conductors, they are attracted towards positive charged body. That is, the charges are induced towards the positive charged body, and hence negative charges on the farther end of the conductor. And now, if the distance between two conductors is slightly increased, I show. Slightly increased, then the negative charges and the positive charges are opposite, are at farther ends, at the farther ends, and charged body is kept here. And now, if the charging body is replaced, if the charging body is replaced, then negative charges and positive charges both attract each other. Then, if they further increased, or if the charging body is removed, the negative charges and positive charges reside on face to face. And now, if the distance between two conductors is increased further, then there is no force of attraction between negative and positive charges. Therefore, on first conductor, negative charges are distributed uniformly on first conductor and positive charges on second conductor. Thus, these two conductors are charged. In this case, one conductor is negatively charged and other conductor is positively charged. And there is another technique of charging a body. Charging by earthing techniques. Consider a spherical conductor mounted on insulated stand. When a negatively charged body is placed near the conductor, then positive charges are induced towards charged body and negative charges on the farther end. Positive charges induces towards nearer end and negative charges on farther end. And now, if this conductor is grounded or earth connected or earthing, this is charging body, here positive charges and negative charges are on either side of either faces of the conductor. Now, if the farther end is earthed, that is earth connected, if it is earthed, the electrons on the farther end conduct through this wire to the earth, that is excess electrons move to the ground. Then due to deficiency of negative charges on the farther end, this conductor is again charged, and if now the charging is removed and the charging body is also removed, here in this case only positive charges are remained, and if charging body and earthings are disconnected, then these charges are uniformly distributed on this conductor. Thus, by earthing technique, a body can be charged by placing a charging body near to the conductor. Then, what is conductor and insulator? Conductors are the substances which allow charges to flow through them easily are called conductors. For example, aluminium, copper, gold, silver, etc. And the materials which do not allow charges to flow through them easily are called insulators. For example, glass, paper, mica, air are the examples for insulators. And the important questions on this session for 3 marks. Explain the construction and working of gold leaf electroscope. Number 2, mention the methods of charging. There are 3 methods of charging. They are charging by friction, charging by conduction, and charging by induction. And for 1 mark, what is electroscope? Electroscope is a device used to detect the presence and nature of charge. Name an electroscope used to detect the charge, that is gold leaf electroscope. And for 1 mass, what is charging? Charging is a process of addition or removal of electrons from a body. Clear? Thank you.